come out and see like military fatigued police and riot gear and drones and just AR-15s. Like, it looked like a scene out of a movie, out of a war zone, to evict mothers and babies.
You don't need me to tell you there's a serious housing crisis concurrent with a homeless epidemic in the Bay Area, with an increasing volatility between citizens and the real estate industry. One recent flashpoint that went national has been Moms for Housing, the collective infamous for occupying a vacant household owned by Wedgwood Inc., a real estate investment firm that owns over 50 properties in the city. We're talking to one of the moms today, Dominique, about gentrification, what their struggles have been like, and the contentious relationship with Wedgwood. What are some of the changes you've seen in housing over the years? Or some of the changes that have affected you directly? Like, I know there's rising rent and evictions and all that.
Well, I just moved back last year, and my family has moved. They've all been displaced from Oakland. I have only 2 relatives here, and my entire family has been here since the 1950s. But I know when I came back last year, my whole entire block where I grew up on was displaced or out onto the streets or far away. And it was no sense of community, because when you think about coming home, you think about those neighbors, checking on folks, see the elders, on the block, and it's none of that. So it's disrupting the culture here.
How did you discover the house?
Well, all of the Moms for Housing we're all organizers. We're all community organizers. We were running into the same issue, like, okay, I'm homeless. I'm homeless too. And I have children, so we kind of just got together. It just came out of like desperation and hearing folks' stories, in our own stories, but it was always about bringing awareness to the issue, because even this house, we wanted to highlight the speculation that's going on here in Oakland. Folks are hoarding, well, not folks, corporations are hoarding homes. They buy like 100 homes a month and hoard them for profit, and there's folks sleeping on the street. We didn't see anybody doing anything about it until Moms for Housing brought that national attention and that spotlight and that community support that put pressure on folks to do something about it.
So the battle for this house has been in the news, but it's more than just a battle for the house.
I believe folks are beginning to recognize housing as a human right. We want the United States to recognize housing as a human right. We feel like that will be the start of the solution to homelessness, and we want to create policy and legislation that prevents this from happening, but we also want to be a resource in our community for the folks who are already in that situation.
How does it feel to have so many people in the community rallying around you?
It was like 300 plus people in like 20 or 30 minutes, and people were like hopping out the car, running over here to get to this space, and it just shows that when we organize, we win. And folks are down, and we're down for them, and we're fighting for them. And it was amazing, because during that process, it was such a sense of community. And this is what Oakland looks like for me. Like in my mind, and when I imagine Oakland, like Oakland was when it was 300 plus people out here riding for each other. And we have that legacy here. This is the home of the Black Panthers. Like, we resist, and we're resisting. And it was amazing. It was amazing.